Alright, today I got something different. I'm going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the bike. So today we're going to change the fuel filter, spark plug, and the oil. And if you're wondering, I'm actually wearing this hat for functional purposes, and that is so that I can wear my I call this the fitted mount, but this is actually a snapback. But we're going to be using this, and it's going to work out. And shout out to the Spurs. It's got 3 things, and my goal is to do all of that in less than 10 minutes. So, but first, before we get into everything, let's go check out the bike real quick. I still got the fairings off. I've been rocking, you know, the naked look for a minute right now. It's fairly okay, but it's been sitting. So, but it is a little bit darker than when I put it in there. And we're here. Now, oil. That's like $11. Oh, that's a synthetic. Oh, they all synthetic. This one's a little cheaper. So this one's on sale. That fuel filter's here. It's oil filter. I don't know, I usually get this. I still have some of this, but this is like $11. This is like $9. It doesn't really matter. As long as you get one for the clutch. So we're gonna try this. I guess it's good. I don't know, it's oil. They're all really the same. They don't really make a difference. I am very tempting to get that LED. Yeah, I just need a spark plug.
Here's a car?
It's not a car, motorcycle. Hold on,
You got a number for it?
Yeah. C7 HSA. Yeah, that looks good.
Pay cash or card?
Card. I really don't like this mount. It's not really discreet. I don't know if you can see it in here. It's like having the camera like right out. I kind of like to keep it discreet. That's why I usually use my harness cam. It's pretty stealthy, but this one was kind of like out there. This is the first time I'm actually using this mount to like actually go out. Cause usually I have my helmet on when I do these types of things. But now we get to the fun part. Like I said, I want to get all this done in 10 minutes. So let's kind of fast forward. I kind of messed that up. This is my temporary setup with the zip ties. It actually works. I was surprised that these actually work, but I have some more connectors. Well, clamps. Okay, I actually have some clamps because right now my mind is just thinking about all what I have to do. But yeah, I just have some clamps right here, and you see right here I have my fuel shut off. I might keep that like that, but I might move it. What I'm actually going to do is move this when I get more holes because I'm thinking about changing the color of the hoses. So what I'm gonna do is probably like mount this somewhere, probably over here somewhere, because that broke off. So this will probably be a better place to put it. The reason why I have it like this is so that, because this is gravity fed, so that it can just, you know, run to the carb. And this right here was so that I can actually see the fuel go into the bowl, so that I know that there's no fuel issue or anything. I had this running this morning, so that's why it's a lot of fuel in this, because usually I just cut this off. Like right now it's off, so when I turn it, it'll go in. I love these things because if you're going to put your bike up, you could just save, you know, turn the fuel off, save fuel, but turn the fuel off and drain the bowl and drain whatever's in here, so they'll be dry. That'll save on your float, because especially if you have the Chinese ones, if you leave it with fuel just flowing in, dumping in, eventually the seals on it is going to wear and the float sticks. Now that was my issue with the other carb. It just was leaking, and you know, instead of me just buying another carb, because you could rebuild them, but I wouldn't rebuild anything, you know, of that nature. Something like this you can rebuild, and there's a lot of support for it. I believe you can send this back to Mikuni Corporation or whatever, and they can probably fix it or whatever. But you know, that support, having that kind of support, with the copies or the Chinese ones, you don't really have that much support. But the trade-off, they're real cheap, so you can just get another one. So really, that is really no issue. That's more personal choice. I wanted something legitimate, so I ain't got to go through the whole hassle, especially with tuning, because this is a hell of a lot easier to tune. I can just turn this knob for the idle, and I could just turn this knob for the fuel ratio, or actually turned it. It might not make a difference. Let me just flatten that out. But it's so easy. I can literally use my fingernail to turn that. So so let's get into our express maintenance job. And we got all the things that we're going to do. I got my tools. We got to make this official. It's all wrinkled, but we're going to make this official. Got to make it official. Got to have the YASHIroku logos and stuff. So while I button the rest of this up, let's get into it. there's a kink in it. When I'm almost done, there's always something happening. There's like a little kink in it. And it's gonna take a while. Was I gonna put? No. You can just do that. Do that. That works. We're done. Alright. Now, I kind of miscalculated. But it did. I got majority of the stuff done within the 10 minutes. But the only thing that really stopped me was refilling it. What are the odds of the hose kinking up? That's never happened to me, but it is what it is. We got it done. I like that. We got it done. I might redo the spark plug. I didn't check the gap. That's one of the things that I've never really done, because I would think like it would already be preset. But I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check the gap on that. Fuel filter is okay. I just have to put a clamp on it, and the oil is all set. It's actually leaking because I spilled some of the oil onto the engine while putting it on because of that kink in the hose. Then I eventually just took it off and then just drained it into used the funnel. And the good thing about that is it has the shut-off valve. I didn't really need the tube part, but I usually just use I usually just use it because, you know, it came with it. I don't really need it. All I need is really the shutoff valve part. That makes the job a lot faster, a lot efficient, and you don't really make a lot of spills. But in this case, I made some spills because of, you know, me trying to rush. But this is the bike. Everything's done pretty much. It can be done in 10 minutes, but I didn't do it in 10 minutes. It was like maybe like a little bit over 10 minutes. 15 minutes, you definitely can do it. I should have given myself a more realistic time. But I thought I could do it in 10 minutes. Well, you can do it in 10 minutes, but, you know, this is my first time actually doing all that in one little sweep. I'm proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot of that done. I actually did it almost in almost in 10 minutes. But it can be done if you're a lot faster, as long as you got all the stuff that you need. I didn't really have all the stuff I needed. I had the I had the wrong spark plug, because I have like I have 3 of them. Because I have one for the car that uses I think 14 or something, like 5/8. Yeah, I had a 916. That one goes in the car, and then the other one uses a standard spark plug. But I have another one. I have tons of those. But those I had to actually find because I recently took those out and I did not put them back in the spot where they're supposed to. So when you got tools, put them back where you need them, and you'll know where they're at instead of having them scattered. Well, those I had scattered. I had to find that, and that cost me some seconds. But overall, all the maintenance done. You can actually do it yourself, even if you're not mechanically inclined. So, YASHIroku out.